Hall of Famer and trailblazer Jim Brown. Some say Jim Brown was the best running back ever, others say Jim Brown was the best to ever play the game. Jim Brown was a god amongst men. At 6'2" and 230 pounds, Jim Brown was a giant in the 50s and 60s. Imagine Derrick Henry running over your grandpa in the 1960s. This is what Jim Brown did. He was a menace on and off the field. We won't talk about that part though. Not only was Jim Brown a powerhouse, but he was nimble and quick. He rarely went out of bounds and went head first at tacklers. He was a potent mix in everything you want in a running back. Before being drafted in the first round, he was a stud in basketball, track, and lacrosse at Syracuse. Not only did Jim Brown dominate the NFL, he dominated lacrosse as well. They literally had to change the rules for the man he was playing so well, and they couldn't stop him. Jim Brown has a laundry list of accolades from the NFL. Jim Brown was one of the few running backs to average over 5 yards a carry for his career. Not only was he invited to the Pro Bowl each of his seasons, he led the league in rushing 8 out of his 9 seasons. He was a 3-time NFL MVP, one of them being his rookie year, and yes, he took the Browns to win a championship. Jim Brown's career was successful on and off the field. During and after his playing career, he was a civil rights leader. He worked with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, and Muhammad Ali. Not only was Jim Brown a civil rights activist, but he was also a movie star. At that time, the filming ran over and he was going to miss mandatory practices with the Browns. Art Modell threatened to fine him, and Jim Brown said, "Fuck you, I'm retiring." Not only is he credited with 53 acting roles, he actually posed full frontal nude for Playgirl magazine. Just take my word for it. Growing up in Ohio with the legendary running backs like Jim Brown and Marion Motley made me and many other kids want to play running back. Jim Brown lived a Hall of Fame life, not without a few hiccups, but rest in peace to the legend.